Homelessness describes the condition of people who are unable to acquire and maintain regular, safe, and adequate housing for themselves. According to the National Coalition for the Homeless, approximately 744,313 people are experiencing homelessness today. A study by the National Law Center on Homelessness and Poverty states that 3.5 million people, half of them being children, are likely to experience poverty in a given year. There are many causes of the issue of homelessness. The most common of these causes is prolonged unemployment. In the current economy, many people are being laid off from their jobs because the companies just can't afford to pay them anymore. Criminal records can also affect a person's inability to get a job, putting them in a prolonged unemployment. As of today, 15 million Americans are unemployed. Other causes are sudden loss of a job, lack of affordable housing, domestic violence, and drug addiction. According to Helping the Needy organization, there are currently 3,290 homeless shelters and 2,094 emergency food programs in the United States. Many churches in and around cities hold clothing drives where people can donate used or new clothing to the needy. The Affordable Housing Network is an organization that makes it easy for lower-income families to find adequate housing. In 2000, the National Alliance to End Homelessness released the 10-Year Plan, a strategy to end homelessness in the United States for good. First, data needs to be collected to identify the different groups of people experiencing homelessness. This data can then be used to identify the most effective strategy for each subgroup in the homeless population. Secondly, communities need to prevent homelessness before it starts by making mainstream poverty programs more accountable for their outcomes of the clients. Lastly, the National Alliance to End Homelessness asks the government to develop and subsidize when needed an adequate supply of affordable housing. One of the largest protests in American history is the most recent Occupy Wall Street protest. Occupy Wall Street claims to represent the 99%, the people in the middle and lower classes who are unable to find jobs. One of the main goals of the Occupy protest is to pass universal health care. This will help the homeless population because they will be able to get health care without going into debt. Another main goal is to create jobs through public works. This will create easy minimum wage jobs for a huge amount of people currently unemployed. These jobs do not take a lot of skill, so people without much education will be able to work in these areas. There are many problems that prevent homeless people from being able to benefit from these programs. To start off with, there are very few homeless shelters, kitchens, and women's shelters in America. This is mostly due to the cost of keeping up with a shelter or kitchen and having enough people to volunteer their time to work in them. Another problem is that the amount of homeless people exceeds the room for them in shelters. A recent study conducted by the U.S. Conference of Mayors found that 12 out of 23 cities surveyed had to turn people down in need of shelter due to a lack of capacity. Many working-class people are afraid of homeless people for whatever reason. Many seem to believe that all homeless people are drug addicts, while some are just looking for help. Children who are born into poverty or have lived most of their lives homeless tend to lack an education. This is usually due to needing to work to help feed their families. Many times these children are without parents, so they lack many social skills and are required to take care or rely on their siblings. The lack of education a child has can lead to not being able to qualify for jobs. To be able to make money, they turn to prostitution, drugs, or child labor. According to the National Law Center on Homelessness and Poverty, an estimated 2.3 to 3.5 million people are homeless in America. Of this population, 94% are single adults, 4% have families, and 2% are unaccompanied minors.